It is, make sure the sink gets sanitized, Sean, when I'm done. Trash. You don't have to photograph this stuff, are you?
I don't know.
Like, you know.
No? Do you want to tell me when to start?
Tenderloin, you guys have all seen cowboys on horses before, right? Saddle.
That's a picture right there.
Saddle right here, right?
Take it.
So here's the saddle. This is where the cowboy would sit, right? Just beneath the saddle, you have the loin and the tenderloin. The loin's bigger, the tenderloin's small. That's the same. You're really taking a picture too? Yeah. So it's called the tenderloin because it doesn't do any work. It's tender. Yeah. The loin would be big. The tenderloin is smaller. Whether it is lamb or pork or beef. If you were to go hunting, you know, wild buffalo or something, as they did back in the days, they'd shoot down the buffaloes and they would leave everything behind except the tenderloin. The tenderloin is the only piece of meat you could eat because it would already be tender. It didn't need the aging, the long aging that the other piece of meat would need. But remember, the tenderloin does no work. It's a pretty useless muscle. With that in mind, you'll see that it doesn't have really any marbling. It's very, very lean. That's why we often wrap it up in bacon, or we always serve it with a sauce. You can very easily go out and get a steak with just olive oil on it. It's very typical, like in Italian cooking. But with the tenderloin, we always serve it with béarnaise or hollandaise or bordelaise or some kind of a meat sauce. It really has no flavor. It's probably one of my least preferred meats. Everyone gets all bunched up about lobster and tenderloin. They think it's highfalutin. This stuff has no flavor. But guess what we eat today for lunch? It's good. It has its flavor, but it has this reputation to be the best. But the flavor profile of the tenderloin is not that good. So, this is how they come. These are wet aged. These were taken off the animal, stick in the cryo bath, and they let it sit for a while. And it has to age. Bacteria, enzymes, things start working, and it develops a little bit of flavor. You'll notice that when you get your tenderloin that there'll be some purge. We call it purge. It's blood, but it's also some water. Especially if the tenderloin was frozen at some point. So that's the stuff all here.